All right, hey guys, you wanna see something funny? I played against the same Yone 3 games in a row. I want to share this beautiful experience with you. This guy is a top lane main. He plays Wukong, hence the name, God of High School Wukong, God Kong, and he has a negative Yone win rate. But for some reason, he really wanted to play Yone. I don't know why. Let's uh, let's talk about it. So the Yone gets a Rengar. I get a Nunu. I'm excited. This is gonna be kind of a long one. I'm literally gonna go over 3 games. So sit back, enjoy, relax. This is for all the Yasuo mains out there. I don't know if you're like me, but I kind of get tilted when I have to lane against Yone because I feel the pressure knowing that he's gonna outscale me, and it's also a very like personal matchup. Like it feels almost like a mirror matchup where if you lose, it's because he's better than you kind of thing. So you really want to show that you're better, and you also don't want to get outscaled, so you want to win early. So he's honestly not that bad. It's just he shouldn't be playing this champ unless he practices him, in my opinion. But like micro wise, he's not that bad. So this matchup, there isn't much wave management to be had. Just fucking wreck him. Just like do damage to him and kill him. So here he's playing passive. He's like, oh, Yasuo wins early. I'm Yone. I'm autofilled. I'll just play safe. I'm like, okay, that's how you want to play it. In that case, so actually, one thing here. Auto Q right here. I should be queuing this way. And I really thought I wouldn't be in range here. I was slightly too close. So I have to E out instead of queuing. I think I could have queued and then E'd. I still would have taken the tower shot anyway. So, slight mistake. I don't mind taking a tower shot, because I'm confident. I sneak in Qs. I'm sneaking in all the Qs I can. I can't cheat or recall because I play to aggro, so there's no way the wave doesn't crash on the second wave. Here, I walk into his Q. My bad. I'm being pretty micro on the breakdown here because it's kind of important. He actually sneaks in one more Q on me, so he's kind of winning at the moment. I thought he would win Q at me, so I win wallet. But he actually doesn't. And that's the second W he gets on me, a bunch of free damage. But he's not running fleet, he's also running lethal tempo, so I'm chilling, I don't mind. I'm thinking maybe I should back, but honestly you can't really cheater against Yone, and this isn't a real cheater, because I like crashed 3 minions, not the 3 waves that you're supposed to. So he definitely would punish me for it. So here I'm hoping to make him Q, but then I see there's action happening in the top lane. So I immediately walk to it, but then I see that the action is over, so Yone is going to be coming back. So I'm positioning this way, because I want to catch him. I actually E'd in the wrong angle. I don't know why he's like playing so bad here. Like, I don't know what he thought would happen. I think he lives with 1 HP there. Yeah, literally. Wow, he dies. That's so unlucky. So, let's break this one down, because there's a bunch of misplays happening here. Right here. Did you see how I stopped right here? Watch this. Right here. I stopped to auto again, but because I didn't move in between autos, he cancels my auto by walking out of range. So then I have to walk. And then, obviously, I can't hit him here anymore. So, I have to back off. He's faster than me. I Q him. I don't dodge the Q. We both have Q stacked. I flash his Q. And here I EQ. He flashes my Q. I ignite. He dies. He got outplayed. He thought he could fight me. He was wrong. Pretty fun fight though. Like, he didn't play it that poorly, right? Set in the top lane, just carrying, being the scary set that he is. No counterplay. Running our flashes, very cool. I missed too many minions, I think, so I can't get the thing, but that's okay. Honestly, 2 daggers or fillable is just as good as Zerkers. I walk back into lane. I miss cannon. I don't auto the wave mindlessly. I'm just waiting. No sums mid. I freeze. Nunu is on the way. I'm just waiting. No counterplay. There's no escape for him here because he eat, so he can't go anywhere. Here, I actually play it so slow that the Yone actually almost kills him. Lethal tempo is OP, man. Lethal tempo is so OP. Watch this. He's level 4. This whole time he's full HP while Nunu's taking damage because I'm literally just not taking damage. Because I was more worried about him escaping than him killing the Nunu. And he actually almost kills him. But anyway, a kill is a kill. Rengar shows up. I just want to crash the wave. Is he going to let me? Perhaps. Try my best here. Good enough. I back. Get my Zerkers. Get one pink pot. One pink pot. One control ward because Nunu is a ganker. It was pretty obvious it was going to work, but worth a shot, right? I don't mind at all. I actually pinged him. There was a ward there. I saw him ward, and I pinged him there's a ward. So he just, like, comes mid to grab the ward on his way down to drag or some shit. And he knows I have mid prio all day, and he sees that we have bot prio, so he goes for a drag. So that tells me I should just shove and cover my team. Make sure that they can get drag safely. So I was a little late on that. So I come back here, and I'm like, we win this easy. All day, every day. And then I misplay. The huge misplay. Look at this. I don't know, my R didn't go off. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. So instead of getting 2 kills, we get 0 kills. Sounds like not much, but that's honestly a huge throw. Here, I'm fighting this guy because I'm level 6 and he's level 5, and I know he's going to hit 6 on the next wave, and I'm really trying to make him int before he hits 6. But he's just, his fucking Yone is so OP, man. He does so much damage. I don't mind taking all the tower shots in the world. I'm just trying to kill this fool. And here, I miss. And then it's over. Not only do I miss, but then I don't win wall. And it's all over. Should I win wall that? I think I win if I win wall. Auto Q. It would have been close at least. Because he has his W. Yeah. So, my bad. I took 3 tower shots. Didn't win wall. The tornado. I die. I see Nunu is coming to his top side, but I take his wolves anyway, and I hope he won't mind. And if he does, then rip him. I think this matchup is more important. Here, there's a big wave. So I'm trying to bait out his E, because if I just fight him head on, honestly, he might win it. So here, I'm confident that I can just like E back in and just run him down. But he actually backs up a little too much. But I have pot advantage, so I'm chilling. I don't mind. I can just be here for a minute. I see there's a fight happening top, but I'm like setting up a kill here mid, so I can't just give up on that. And here he's dead. It's so funny. I don't know why he flashes. I don't know what he thought would happen. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I'm just gonna run him down there. I get a plate. I get a wave. I recall. And because I got that plate, I lose tempo. I actually don't get a freeze, which is horrible. Because now he gets to crash, and we actually miss out on the gank because of that. If I hadn't gotten the plate, I would have frozen. He would have stayed. Nunu would have ganked. We would have gotten a kill there. But I'd rather be on the map with the Vamp Scepter than just a longsword and a pink, because I already have a pink. So this guy's just doing his damage. He's really not scary to me. I have to flash that just because I don't want to be too low HP. And he's still so fucking scary, right? Like, I just ignore him and like he almost kills me. Such an OP champ. Such an OP piece of shit. Here, I just go in. My EQ doesn't go off. I don't know what to tell you, man. I really don't know what to tell you. First of all, I wanted to eat at this minion. That didn't work. Then I tried to eat at this guy. That didn't work. Like, I have no idea what's going on. Like, none of this makes sense to me. So Nunu ends up having to take the kill because I'm literally brain lagging, hands lagging, I don't know. And then, because that was such a botched kill, I'm so low HP that Rengar just kills me. Even though I win while his Bola, it doesn't matter. I'm not strong enough. So, 3 throws. I don't get the kills here. My ult doesn't go off. I don't Q the Zyra before she gets close to the wall and flashes. I die to Yone, and then I don't ult the Yone mid. Stuff is happening bot. We don't care. We shove mid. I'm just looking for kills repeatedly. This guy is tilted. I saw he was on a lose streak. He isn't even playing his main anymore. He's probably like done losing on his main. So here I'm taking this fight. I don't even. I don't even. And this is the beginning of the end for them. I didn't even pop my potion, I'm realizing. But lethal tempo is just so OP. By the time what's his face shows up, what's his name? Rengar. I'm at 60 stacks. I actually waste so much time. If I like start DPSing him as soon as he lands on me, I think I kill him even less closely. But because I spend like such a long time in E, it's a little closer. Well, anyway, Kate shows up, so I can't get the plate, but that's okay. I can just get the next wave and back. She stays because she's annoying. I let Leona get the cannon and the other minion. I ping it off, but it's a free kill, I guess, so let's fucking get it. I'm literally being spoon-fed kills. I'm not gonna say no. And it's the Nunu diff that I talked about at 15 seconds. I can tell the future. I'm a magician. I don't know. We try to force it, nothing happens, but we get his ult. And at this point, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm helping my Nunu, because my team is fighting a lot, and I don't mind because we win all these fights. So I just want to make sure that we win them. Here, maybe I should have focused the Yone a little more. Rengar gets out. The bot lane kind of gets out. I have shield bow, so I'm not too worried, but here they kind of DPS me a little too hard. And here, I was gonna W, but I wanted to Q and then W. It was fucked. I'm just inting. I think the play here was to E on the plants and get closer. Yeah. I didn't realize Kate would just auto me to death like a good ADC. Usually ADC's on auto in the Elo for some reason. So my bad. That was 4 throws so far. Anyway, tower is gone. I don't care about freezing. I'm just shoving. I'm like counter jungling. We win this, so I'm like totally fine with. I have to flash that. I ult just in case. Caitlyn killed me once, so I'm trying not to die to her again. Here, I have shield bow, so I'm not too worried. I'm trying to get kills where we can, but I actually end up getting it. It's smooth, it's great. I'm loving the Nunu. I love Nunu. I'm trying to get jungle camps, but Nunu probably wants them, so I let him have them. And then this guy just executes because he knows. I wanted to just keep farming, get some towers. The dragon is coming up. It's a free dragon. We're just looking. I don't ult this guy because I want to save my ult for something more important, something like this. Very diveable. Poor Yone. I ping her off because we can dive him in just a bit. We just have to wait. No one's going to come to save him. There we go. All I'm doing is going mid to catch waves and then going to the sidelines to fight. That's my game plan. Farm, 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 fight. Farm, fight, 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 farm. Here I kind of just bait her in. I don't know if she didn't see me or what she thought would happen. I don't know. Maybe it's because she saw there was a Caitlyn coming. I just Q the plant there. And then they give me a knock up and then I like lifesteal on the red buff. Yone can't do anything to me here. And then he actually dies in his E. It's it's rough. It's rough for them out there. The Nunu Leona combo is so good for Yasuo. It's so good. There's zero threats to me in this game. No, I was pinging them too. Yep. I get a pink because I can't get a stopwatch, I think. Again, I catch the mid wave. I try to shove it as much as possible to give me as much roaming time as possible. I see that whatever's happening bot doesn't concern me, so I just keep pushing. And I think this is the first fight we kind of lose a little bit. But, then Set shows up and he actually wins it. And because the enemy team spent so much bot, I guess they just fucking lose. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, who's gonna respawn? Lily isn't even dead yet. It's literally just Zyra. That's so sad. So even though Lilia kills the Leon and Set eventually, they stay alive long enough. We just end at 20 minutes. It's not even close. And I just kill her before ending, because I can. Okay, so that was game 1. Now, prepare to get tilted. Spoiler alert. Game 2. Same top laner, but he actually picked Jace because he thought it was Victor top instead of Set. And everything else is different, I think. So it's just same mid laners and same top laner here. Let's see if this game goes just as well as the last one. So here I'm telling my team to please camp mid. I banned my jungler's Warwick because he didn't hover it. And so he was kind of salty, but he was like, it's fine, I'll just pick Jax and play Jax. But he had a negative win rate on Jax, so I wasn't like... I didn't have my hopes up, let's just say that. So, the Yasuo Yone matchup yet again. I'm looking for Qs. I get my Q, he doesn't get his. I'm winning. I'm looking for Qs. I don't care about the wave. He like zigzags a lot. I actually miss a Q because I'm bad. That's unlucky. Here, I actually don't know why he thought he would win that. Like, I don't know, guys. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled you. Like, look at the health here. I miss a Q, sure. But because of the health difference, it's as if I hit it. So you shouldn't think, oh, he missed Q, that I can kill him. Because you have way more than a Q's worth of HP missing. So, we auto each other. I'm aggroing barely like 1 or 2 minions. I auto Q. And auto again. And he's dead. Like, I don't want to say not even close, but honestly, I wasn't worried. It didn't feel that close. I didn't even flash his Q because I wasn't worried. Like, it just didn't feel close. Here, the wave meets in the most horrible of spots, so I need to stay and shove it in. I shove it in, then I recall. But it is Yone, so he's able to crash it before I get back, so I can't freeze on him, unfortunately. Here, I just slow push a little bit to get a little stacked action going. I lose 100 HP because I'm not sitting far back enough, but I don't mind. Yone is still missing. He's probably hiding or something to make me shove. But I'm not going to shove, I'm just waiting for the next wave. But unfortunately, the minions are walking into the tower a little too much. The Jace is feeding. I'm hoping it doesn't continue, because it was on a big wave, but he has TP, so I'm not too worried. And I think Yone just literally crashed the wave and backed. So now that I have a couple waves stacked, I'm thinking of crashing. Well, I should be at least. That's what I'm thinking of doing right now. But here I see Jax, so I guess maybe that's why I was slow pushing, because I saw the Jax coming. He has flash here, so I don't think we kill. He can just Q away, and then we can't interrupt that. But that was a good gank. We didn't make him flash, but he's really low. And in my mind, this is super diveable. But Jax walks too far away, and the dive window is gone. Look at that trade. Look at that trade. I was full HP. He was like 485. He ends the trade at 400, and I ended at half HP. Isn't that wild? Bot lane feeding. Yone getting hit by things. I feel like I should be popping my pot right now, because I know the jungler should be coming mid after top. get the Q stack. I'm gonna get it on the chicken here. But he's probably looking to recall. I'm gonna take a tower shot just to cancel or just shove, either or. Okay, so he stays because I'm shoving him in. And I want Jax to literally just walk mid right now. But he's going to his fucking camps because... Fuck, this is so tilting. Like, if you're pushed up for more than 2 waves in a row, you will be getting ganked. Here, I actually don't see the Fiora until it's too late. So once I see the Fiora, I have to run. I do not Q her because if I already windwalled the Yone, and if she W's my Q, then I have to flash it, and then I can flash over the wall. Here, I know I kind of don't have the damage to kill him, but I don't know what the play is supposed to be. But my team just wasted so long. You should have ganked mid a lot earlier. I get ganked by top, I get ganked by bot, and I expect it, and I'm looking to outplay it, but Jax is not on the same page. He does not want to win the 2v2. Here, another unlucky happens. He flashes. I'm thinking, oh, I'll just crash a wave and dive. Unlucky. Oh, I'm just reliving this is tilting. And then Jax dies again. Maokai wants my help. I have to move, but it's kind of a losing fight. I'm kind of worried, but I think we can win it. Because we have Maokai. I'll have ult soon. Jace is a champion. Like, I'm trusting. Maokai walks that way. I don't like it. He should have just helped me with, what's his face. Thankfully, they leave a golem living, and then they all die, and then we get TP'd on, and then I die way too quickly, and I literally can't even kill the what's-her-face, and then Yone ults. Because Jace, look at Jace's positioning, instead of standing behind, he walks closer to help me with the Fiora or whatever. And I just did not have time to get out of that ult. Unlucky. Giving Yone free kills for no reason. Fighting without my ult. Victor TPs. She stops the W when she's in his E range instead of just running away. Smart. Like, what did you think was gonna happen, buddy? Please. Why are you not running away? Ugh, man. So I literally tell them how to win, and they completely ignore it. Here, I know that Yone is mid, but I'm like, maybe this is my chance to get a kill. Let's see. But then, unfortunately, that Q still hits, and the Viego went tanky build, so I couldn't kill him fast enough. He had 2 HP items. Kindle, Gem, and Phage. So that was me, like, inting. That was kind of the end of my game. That death was the end of it all. Here I'm being salty in chat for your enjoyment. Feel free to ridicule me in the comments. Trying to stay positive. Because I honestly believe the game is winnable. Like, they're literally not good players. Like, we can win. Oh, do I get outplayed here? What happens? I think he's kind of fed. And I fight him in his E, because I'm just trying shit. I try to flash his Q, but he holds it, and then he Qs, and then I get my ult, so I fought without ult, and then he ults me, and I didn't have my ult, so I die. So it was just me fighting him without ult. I still managed to outplay him. Jax goes in while I'm not there. Boring as fuck. I get a kill, thankfully. Here, there's a Fiora, but Jax is low, so he's like, let me just go to Gromp. And Jace has to back because Viego is top, so I'm stuck against the Fiora. Literal team diff. I'm just trying to kill her before the enemy comes back, but I think I waited too long at this point. I'm just trying. It's just not working out. I wanted a Q, a line Q, not a circle Q. So here we see that Viego is going to steal the red. We have Jace, we have Jax, we have me. Fiora and Yone are probably also in the area. I get stunned, unfortunately, so I die a little too quickly. It's kind of unlucky. And Jace, look at Jace. Didn't move at all. Jace does not care. It was my bad, honestly. I shouldn't have died that quickly. Also, look at Jax's pathing. Yeah, I should have just waited. Jax would have found him out in that bush or something. Yeah, I inted. I was too gung-ho. I should have just been more... Here I'm just 1v2ing casually, because these guys are bad. And I'm just waiting for one teammate to show up in my lane, so we can win. That would be fun. I'm just looking forward to making this Yone go to an 11 again, and just getting fed and carrying, but Jax has other plans in mind. Here I actually just die. This is bad at me. I get E'd, literally nothing I can do. He's just outstanding the fuck out of me. It's just checkmate. It's just fucking checkmate. Here I'm just watching, because what are you gonna do? I can't save that. Like, you see where I'm standing. Why am I standing there? Is it a coincidence? Am I just randomly standing places? Or do I actually know something they don't? Who knows? They try to dive me. Kind of weird. And here... my Q is so slow that by the time I can ult him, it's too late. A common interaction, the Yasuo Yone matchup, is when you Q him as he's ulting you, you can ult him, and so you'll swap places. You'll ult him where he was when he started his ult, and then his ult will go off, and that way you can dodge his ult. That's not what happened here. I just died. I was unlucky. Teammates missing. Top laner complaining about losing lane and losing lane. Here, I'm tilted, so I just int. I need to get out of my system. But I'm still trying to win. Although I do think the game is lost and I'd rather just go next, because I don't think I can carry these guys, because I just didn't get ahead enough and I threw too many times because I played bad. I'm not making excuses, I just don't think we can win. So, while trying to convince them to vote yes... Huh, I didn't ult that. How patient of me. I think if I ult that I lose, because he still has shield bow. So I want to pop his shield bow, and then pop mine. I don't want to trade shield bows. So I just keep outplaying him. Yep. He's so bad. He's so bad. He's so bad. My god. Huh. I'm reliving the moment. It's so tilting losing to this. And it is my fault at the end of the day. Like, I didn't control my laner. And the enemy jungler was bullying my jungler. And because we didn't have top prio, I wasn't supposed to help my jungler in the top side. I should only be helping him in the bot side, I think. Like, Yone got a few kills. Here, I didn't realize how fucking low she was. How sad is this? I literally could have just killed her. But instead I was like, oh, let me just execute. So sad. I actually could have killed her. Ugh. That's fucking disgusting. Map awareness, guys. Don't play at fucking 5 AM. Okay, now all caps mode activated. We're kind of losing. I need to start shot calling if we want to have a chance, because I keep voting no, and I'm kind of upset. So I'm like, if you want to actually play the game, then let's fucking win, right? So I'm trying to explain to them how we win this game. Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? So, Yone is top. He's a very bad split pusher. He always overextends and dies. He never backs. He just like keeps pushing until you kill him. We see that their entire team is going towards Baron. We see that, right? Like they were just done pushing mid. Yone is topside. The rest of the team is coming topside. Why are we chasing the Blitzcrank? Instead of just collapsing on the Yone. I don't know. I don't know. Like, this is literally unplayable. It's literally fucking unplayable. Like, we can't be fighting these fights. So, what's the game plan? We stay grouped, and we pick them when they overextend. That's the game plan. I'm, like, trying my hardest, darndest to split push. They shouldn't be able to end. Like, just give up in the end. Like, they fight outside of tower, so Jax dies instead of just staying under tower. Jinx. Okay, Jinx survives, that's great. Maokai losing health while Jinx isn't there. I don't know why. I don't know why they're literally just dying. And here I'm thinking, should I recall? Or should I keep pushing? And I think I have to recall. But then, I'm like, actually, they're kind of pushing them away. But then, I see they're getting baited again. And they're probably just going to get run down. And I really want this tower, so I'm entering my shield bow for it. And here I see Victor backing. And as soon as I see Victor backing, I'm like, okay, if it's just going to be the Yone that stays, I can't continue pushing anyway, but maybe I can kill this guy. And he's worth so much gold every time I kill him. It's insane. That's why people hate Yone. It's because noobs, like this, no offense, guy. If you're watching this video, like, I'm sorry, but you would admit also that you're not good at Yone. Like, it's obvious. But even players that aren't good at the champ can still get ahead because he's such a great noob stomper. Because people are noobs, and people don't like getting stomped. So they'll complain about noob stompers, because they're noobs. It's very sad. So I keep explaining to them how we should win this game. Let's see if it works. Ha! It didn't work! Doesn't want to vote yes for some reason. I try to dodge Qs. I dodged 2 Qs, but it just autos me to death at this point. And this is the most feels bad moment of them all. Because my shield bow is basically wasted. I should have just... Right here, I just eat the minion to dodge the Q. Like, loop! Just eat. Instead of trying to burst him. Like, apologies for thinking that I could literally just auto-Q him and kill him while Jinx was autoing him. Like, I don't know how he kills me before I kill him. But, W. Ha! W. W-O-P. Yeah, so ideally this is what happens, right? Like, this is what I was pinging. I'm like, why the fuck are you splitting up? Let's all go bot to the Yone right now. All 4 of us, all 5 of us. Let's all go bot and kill him. And then we can 5v4. Instead, Maokai dies. And I die. So instead of 5v4ing, we're 3v4ing. And so we lose. And this is the ultimate vindication, guys. The ultimate vindication. When you know that you're better than your laner, and you get to prove it by beating him 2 out of 3 times. Third game, same top laner. I tell him, please, whatever you do, just go on fucking set. Fierce Pulse, I think, was in one of the other games. Yeah, he was our jungler. But this time he's on the enemy team, I think. Interesting. Oh, he's the enemy top laner now. I'm like, please, don't feed him. Yeah. It was the enemy Jax. And again, same Yone. And here, I'm trying to tell my jungler the same thing. It's a Zed, right? Just play the teamwork game. We win all the 2v2s. I can literally 1v1 this guy, my eyes closed. Please, let's win through mid. Camp top, camp bot, do whatever you want. We win all the 2v2s. So let's see if the Zed listens. We're enjoying our little brotherly rivalry here. It's kind of cute how you get matched to the same mid laner 3 games in a row. Doesn't happen very often. This was the first time it's happened to me in Plat. Like, this is in Plat. I don't know why. I think the game is dying, guys. There's like 5 players playing the game or something. Hit the Q. I'm pushing a little too fast. I miss a Q. My clicks aren't very crisp right now. I shouldn't have autoed the minion. That was a misclick. I knew he was going to dodge that side, but I didn't like aim it high enough, so I missed. Here, it looks like a cheater recall angle because he's playing passive again. He doesn't want to feed me after feeding me 2 games in a row. So I just shove and go for a longsword, I think. I could go for Dorns, but I think that's kind of excessive against this guy. I'd rather just go straight damage because I have lethal tempo. Here I get baited into autoing him a couple of times. I feel like that was bad of me. It just delayed my... But turns out it wasn't bad. So I pop the pot instantly. And here I'm just looking to fight. I actually get hit by that by accident. I didn't mean to get hit by that, but I know we win all the fights. I got chunked a little too much, but both low. We win all caps. Yep. I just want to go fuck with her in her jungle. Here, Yone kind of like postures up and saves her. But notice all the minions he's missing mid. I need to make sure to thin out the mid wave, but still have it continue pushing towards me, so I continue having this mid lane prio. That's all that's happening here. Here he ends. Huge misplay. Look at this. You see that? Did you see that? Right here, I should auto Q, immediately E. Immediately E to that minion. So bad. I probably could have gotten his flash there, if not first blood. Eve actually reganks from bot side. She completely gave up on her red. She comes back from bot side with blue buff still. She flashes, I flash because I don't have wind wall. And because Yone's E takes him back, I don't mind getting taunted here, because even if her domination is off cooldown, she doesn't have enough to kill me. She's not running smite. So this is just free. And Zed is a good player. He just kills the Yone before he can react. And it has begun. The snowball has begun. The good job, you two, in all caps, is in the chat. We're happy, we're hyped, we're shoving, we're backing. Come back with a full Zerks and a pink. And now I'm just looking to bully this guy. Trying not to take tower shots this time. He knows not to Q at me because wind wall. He does it anyway. He gets hit. Really? Damn, I'm not hitting those. I should be. Because I'm actually getting good reads on him. So, as you can see, I'm not an S tier Yasuo player. He's definitely not an S tier Yone player. It's not like the most captivating gameplay, but it's pretty fun. Fucking Eve of Legends. I need to pop my pots, put my ping down somewhere, continue pressuring. Now he's 6'2". I couldn't do much with my 6, but I see Leona and Zed are on the dragon. I keep dashing in and out to either the dodge Qs or Ws as they come. I keep pulling him down with poke. And the wave is currently pushing towards me, so he's fucked. Blistering goes for whatever this is. I don't know what he thinks is going to happen. He flashes it, but now he doesn't have flash. And now I can run him down. I don't know why I don't, personally. I think I was played a little too passive there. There we go. I did play that a little too slow. Hopefully it didn't upset the Zed. He thumbs upped, but ideally he would have liked not having to flash. But I really didn't want the Yone to escape. I wanted to line up my Q. And here I'm trying to type insane jungle diff while backing. Can't do either. I'm just playing with my Zed. If Leona wants to join, feel free. Here. He got fucking 4-man. Ah, it feels good. Ah, the team diff. Feels diffy. A diffy and the miffy, as the one says. I see a fight happening in the jungle. I go join it. It's too late. I go back mid. I just auto this guy. He tries to go for a kill. I have to flash it. But his E is right there, so I just auto ignite. Does my Q land? Fuck, it doesn't. I could have killed him. I could have taken a tower shot to land the Q and he would have died. So that's my bad. I misplayed that. And here, because he lived with 15 HP, I overextend and meet by untimely demise. I tilted for a 15 HP Yone because I'm bad. I just make him E. I stress him out. That hits, but it doesn't knock him up, unfortunately. No birdies to stack up my Q. She was actually doing them. Interesting. I have no words. I have no words for the badness you guys are witnessing. I hope you're enjoying this. For all the Yasuo mains out there, this is for you. For all the times you lost to a Yone unfairly. The better brother. Shake my head. So yeah, they're just allowing me to free farm and counter jungle. They actually gave me a free T2 this early into the game. And here I think we saw there's a blitz somewhere there, and I saw there's a blue buff. So he flashes on me. I don't have my shield bow yet, so this is still kind of a risky play. But I'm down to play it. We're gaming. So here, I want Leona to help me with the blue buff, but I think they care about Dragon more. And in my mind, they can do Dragon without me, so we can do both things at the same time. The Eve smites it. I outplay for the life of me. I try my hardest to just stay alive. And then I stay alive long enough for all of them to die. And I'm alive. And it feels good. And honestly, right there, that's an FF moment. That's an FF15 moment. I really want my shield bow. And yeah, honestly, that's what I meant, right? Like, if it's a lost game, just FF it. One thing I learned from card games like Hearthstone and Legends of Runeterra is there is different ways of climbing. And in SoloQ, if you're trying to maximize LP gain per hour, right, then you ideally want to win shorter. So maybe the aggro deck has a 55% win rate, and the, like, I don't know, control late game deck has a 60% win rate. You will climb more with the aggro deck, just because the games last like half as long or something, you know? Like, you get more LP per time unit. Anyway, and then they 15-minute FF. So same thing applies in SoloQ. You want to maximize your win rate per game, but you also want to maximize your win rate per session. Because in a session, you can, I don't know, only play for like a couple hours, say. That's like 3 to 5 games on average for most people. In my case, it's more like 2 to 3 games, really, realistically. 2 to 4 games per session. So I really want to press my advantage to minimize throws and minimize enemy team outscaling. And to just win more. And so when a game is very, very unlikely to be won, it's literally a waste of LP to not FF. And a lot of people don't realize that. And they're like, no, never FF, because people can AFK or they can throw. And my strat is to just play scaling late game champs and just coin flip the first 20 minutes of the game, and then just win the team fights. And that's fair if you want, but I don't think that's the optimal way of climbing. But if that's how you have fun, it is a game in the end. So more power to you, right? Anyway, that was 3 Yasuo versus Yone games in a row, back to back against the same player. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think, because it was a fun session for sure.